It's week 4 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Cowboys and the Giants under the lights on Thursday night.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel. Set for a... The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This one taken at the 7. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
On play action, here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback and picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now Prescott. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase of what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And you can see him with the ball in the air there, Mike. He's kind of leaning. He's hoping that ball would come back. It ends up catching a piece of that upright, but he's able to get it to go through.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today. What a start here defensively. The offense comes out trying to establish a little ground game, and this defense looks like they knew what those first 2 calls were going to be all along, taking them back for a loss and sets up the 3rd and long.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle, here's Singletary. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40.
A give to Singletary on the zone read. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The all-pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Jones on the bootleg. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 2nd and 11. They'll run once more with Singletary. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Damone Clark there to get him down. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Jones to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, Prescott. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. All even on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Elliott. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. 3rd and 6. Prescott now. That is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Giants offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. He'll push ahead to the 21. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Jones. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 40.
On the handoff, Singletary. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Azeez Ojulari in on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Dak. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. 1st down, Prescott. Cooks able to pull that one in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Hand off here to Zeke. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Prescott. The pass rush gets hold, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's complete to Elliott. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday Open after this. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Jones now on 1st down. The outside caught by Neighbors. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Jones to the air again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throwing is Prescott. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd and short. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to him. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. Open man is Robinson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
To throw is Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Again, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. To the pylon, he's in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Giants. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa, a big test for the Bucs at home as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Washington Commanders. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a 2nd straight doubleheader. Titans-Dolphins at 7:30, followed by the Seahawks and Lions at 8:15. It was a terrific first half from quarterback Daniel Jones. He was able to take it in himself for the game's only touchdown. And you wonder if this coaching staff will ask him to do a bit more the rest of the way. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 35 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but
and that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll drop this for Elliott. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Cooks going in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll come on to punt this one away. On the return, it's Tracy. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jones will get this out wide to Neighbors. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Offense.
Now, a handoff to Singletary. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 13.
Now a play fake. Jones. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. On to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
On second down, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Checking it down, this one is caught.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Again, Prescott to the air. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Here's Zeke. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down, Prescott. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Their kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Now Singletary has an opening past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll go back to Singletary on first down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down. Shotgun now for Jones. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the give, it's Singletary. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. Jones now on 1st down. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And the Giants are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Now Jones on the bootleg. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the two goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that 1st down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on 2nd and 3rd down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
There's that man again. Another catch.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Automatic 1st down.
Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. From the gun, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Allen Robinson, touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's complete to Elliott.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
this has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now, Jones. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On 2nd down, here's Jones. Now he'll run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. The ball's out. The Cowboys have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Prescott now. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He runs with it. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll throw again. Dak. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To the air again. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Prescott again. The open man is Tolbert. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Over the top, he's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
17.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. This one is caught by Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Quick throw here is complete.
Offside, defense. Still 2nd down.
Down on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And here we go, 4th and inches. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs, They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.